Ghostly Rich here today, and we're working on a 96 Tahoe. We're going to be removing the door panel. We're going to take a look what's going on behind it. And plus, we're going to be switching out the speakers today. It's pretty easy, but for those of you that don't know, right up here, all you're going to do is pull. You'll see that there's a white clip right here, and there's two edges. So when you pull it out, lift up. Okay, after you do that, there's one right here. I've already worked it out with my fingers. But all you're going to do is pull it forward. So you can see it's just a barb clip. You can either use a Christmas tree popper, or you can use your fingernails or butter knife. Just be careful when you're popping it out. Once this is out, now we come down to here. See this? We're just going to grab this and pull up. You'll see there's metal barbed clips right here. This one's falling off. And when you pop it out, you'll do this. Let's see if I can show you. You'll pop out like this, so it's on a bit of an angle. See how this side's higher, and then slide forwards. The reason why is you'll see this right here. Next, of course, is to get our hooks out here. So I'm just going to see how these ones barb in. Runs right there. Of course, as we all know, there's like 100 different clips depending on our vehicle. So this one is, we'll leave that one for a sec here. This one's easy. See right there? Push down, squeeze out. And let's see. This one's got a guider. So, we'll leave that one for now. Next thing you're going to want to do, two 7mm bolts right here. Just take your screwdriver, go like this. Once that's out, like I said, I'd already pre-loosened some of these. So that way it makes it a little bit easier. After that is out, we just have to take this part out. Now this, we can just, yeah, it's just right here. Yeah. One sec.
Dude, I found him out before. And
just pause it. All we're gonna do in here is I need to get the tools ready. This is kind of a big flat blade, but it's the only one I got right now that'll do this. So you can do this with a smaller. I'm just working this in here. You'll hear a pop, which is one of the trims. And then next, I need to just force something in up here. And there you go. See, trim right here will pop forwards. Now there is one more. I just gotta get it. And that is down here. There we go. And there's your three barbs. That is about the most tricky thing about this door panel, is just making sure you get all those barbs. And then this pops forward. And then now from there, the whole door panel can come off. So you just have to reach down here, probably. Pull. And yes, you're gonna probably break a couple clips, depending. It's just such an old one for us. Oh, there's my one other tool. Cool. Tools of the trade. All right, cool. So now this is off. And I'm just going to work on getting this barb off, so give me 1 sec here. So if you look right here, you'll see that on the back side of the clip, there's the one right here. I was trying to see if it was this. No, it's not. It's right here. You just squeeze the middle inside, and then after you do that, this pulls right off. Now our door panel will come free, and now we have access to our 6.5. You're going to take a flat blade screwdriver, or just something small. I was gonna just try and show you. You could even use a key. And all you're gonna do is pop it in here and press this in, and then work this out with your fingers. Then this just folds out like so. But as you can see, these barbs are behind the metal, so you're just pressing this in so you can slip your speaker out. What a hunk of crap. So from here, we're just gonna unplug this. For the rear here, it's the same thing. Remember that 3 barb thing that I did right here? You just gotta do that. Pop out the two 7mm right here. Heck, if you want, you can pop this out, doesn't matter. And you don't need to pop this out. But after that, just grab the door panel, pull, and the whole thing will let go. Take the speaker out the exact same way. All right, so we have 4 clips on the driver's side. They are a little bit different than the other, so that's why I'm showing you. You have the window switch for your rear view mirrors or side mirrors. You're gonna pop the barb. You'll see the little piece of flappy black right here. You just pull up on it and then pull it out. You'll see that it just holds right here. That one came out already, but all you do with this is you put the screwdriver inside here, as you can see, not inside the slot, but down in front of it, push down So the barb comes down. As you can see, it's just a barb. And then slide it out. This one you're used to. It's the one that sits like this. You just press down in here. Fuck. Right there. And you just squeeze in there and move it. And the last one is the most trickiest of them all. It goes inside here. You have to look down inside. So it's like this, as you can see. And you're going to put this inside here. Again, not in the slot, but right here on top of it. Press. And then it'll press out like that. So like I said, you have to, this one's the most tricky. You have to make sure the barb is pushed down and in, and then pull it out. And then after that, that's all free. And it's the exact same as the other side. And then the last set, because there's 6 speakers in this vehicle, as you know, I'm sure, is you're gonna grab right here, fold this inward, fold that one inward, and hello speaker. That one we're gonna put another safety clip on. It looks like you put some minis in here rather than putting the longer speaker. So for this 4x10 spot that has a 4x6 in it, all I did is I have one bolt here and I put one bolt here, and that holds it way better. See the difference? Then rather than just putting 2 and then it's sagging this much, look how much it doesn't sag there. Like it's perfect. So if you're wondering how I did that, you just push this up after you have it raced about where you want it. And then so I'm gonna probably take out this bolt, move it a little bit over. So the lip's right here. I'll take a screw and I'll scratch right here. I'll drill a pilot hole and then use a self-tapping screw to put it in. So, thing to remember with ones like these, for vehicles, especially Chevs, is they like to do light colors in the front as positive and dark colors in the back as positive. So, for example, here we have in the front tan and gray on that side, on the driver's side. Tan will be the positive, gray will be the negative. Light green, dark green. Light green will be the positive here, dark green will be the negative. In the back, you will have brown as the positive and yellow as the negative. And then you'll have dark blue as the positive and light blue as the negative. I'm going to check those top speakers now and find out which is positive and negative on there. Taking a look here, and the way these are wired is green is your positive, blue is your negative in the rear up top. And then of course right here, yellow is your negative and brown is your positive. So we're going to start working with our tweeters first. So first thing you're going to do is squeeze this in, so you can see. So it goes like that, then that hook comes out, and then we'll unhook this. We got our tweeter right here. We're going to turn this around. You can see an opening here and an opening right here where my fingers are. See how there's these 2 black pieces? You just push them like that and the tweeter will actually turn out. So you can, just pop it out. I don't know any better way to say it than that. So now we have that tweeter out. Now, if you buy a new tweeter, you can try and find an adapter plate that's going to fit in here. And you can, of course, glue it in here. You can do whatever you want. I think I'm going to probably glue this one in here. And it's just so you can adapt your new tweeter so it sits in there. But after I adapt something and fit it in here, I'll show you. All right, so how this works is, see how there's, for these tweeters, they come with a ring. Depending on the size of the tweeters, you might have to drill this hole bigger. But for these ones, it's a perfect size. I'm using the Hertz DSKs 165.3s. These are great little spacers. All I did is I put it in here. I'm probably going to throw a little bit of glue on here, but how this works is, let's see if I can probably pull this off if I really want to. That's in there really good. We'll leave it. But if you take a look here how this works. Oh, hey, look at that. You put and most of them will come with this. See how it's got barbed hooks? Most of them will come with a ring like this. All you do is you grab it and you pinch it through just like this. Boom. See how it's in there? And now the hooks are here. So all I'm going to probably do is throw a little bit of glue in here just to hold it, just so there's no rattle. And now I'll go right there, and then I'm going to make sure I can fit my tweeter in there. And as you can see, the tweeters are a little kind of tiny, but that's cool. There you go, guys. Take a look. Hertz, and it's all in there. Looks nice and clean to me. But I didn't even bother gluing it. Just fits in there nice and tight. So like I said, just use the crimper nice and in there, and then now I've got it you can either do 2 things. You can solder this onto there, but what I'm going to do there was I'm going to use some spades, male and female spades, so that way if I have to pull this piece out again, I just pull the spades apart. Usually I would solder, but maybe I'll solder, say, the bottom woofer. The other thing I did is I took my voltmeter here and I tested to make sure that these both go to the same wire, and they do. I did a continuity test and they both go to the same spot. There's no like limiter on there. The old tweeter actually was the part that had the old adapter on it. If you take a look here, this little capacitor thing right here, this right here was what was doing that crossover's job, which is that little box right here. So this little box is basically doing the same job as this little piece right here, just a heck of a lot better. So there you go, that's the tweeter finished. Now for the woofers, I'm going to show you how I'm going to build the door out so that way we don't bottom out on the window. Alright guys, so as you can see right here, this used to be one piece, and then I cut this out. I just used a pair of pliers. As you can see, I have multiple pairs, but just cut the basket out from around. After that's gone, rip the cone out, and she just comes out just like this. And as you can see, the cone just rips out. It's clean when you rip it out too, once you get it going. But yeah, once you do that, now you take your new speaker with the deeper magnet, and you take it here, and you can put it on here. Just mount it with screws. And once you do that, then it'll just clip back in like you used to. And see how these have these two holes? If you want to, this one didn't have it. Like, there's no actual screws, but if you want to, you can throw 2 screws through here to hold this down because of the extra weight of the speaker. But yeah, so that's how you do the woofer. And from here, if you want to put something on the end, right off the woofer side here, which is right here, you can just put 2 spades. As you can see, they're actually on here they're both the same size. Crazy. On some speakers you'll have a small one and a big one, and all you do is you can slide it on. With this one, it didn't come with the spades, so you have to have one, or you just have to have a pack of spades, which you can crimp onto here, and then they just slide on, or just put these like so. Make sure that the red one right here is in the positive, and go ahead and throw a bead of solder on each side, and then that's soldered in. And you can just put it in right there, and like I said, just double-sided sticky tape your tweeter right here. But with the tweeter, or the crossover, with the tweeter, make sure that you put that on spades. You want to make sure you can slip that tweeter out, so that way if you ever have to take the door panel off again, you can take it off and unplug the tweeter. But okay, other than that, I'm just going to put some screws in this, put it onto there, and then I'll show you what the crossover looks like all wired up. Take a look here. As you can see, I've put females on one side, males on the other. Make sure you get a good one, like a good crimp. With this, see how this one's like weather protected? It makes it that much better. I'll be cleaning up this wiring afterwards. Got our woofer wire coming through here. Our tweeter's already there. And as you can see, I've already put quick disconnects on the tweeter wires. So when I go to put that in, it's ready to go. This is the homemade panel. Now, if you're putting this in, see how it moves? The one that I showed you that I made, just put a screw right here. You want to put 1 screw in here, and if you really want to, put 2 here, and make sure they're not too long. Once you put that in, if you take your mid driver, you can slide it right in there, and you'll see that it doesn't cap out. Let me just grab one here, and I'll show you. See, boom. And I already rolled the window up and down, and it works. Like I said, put the 2 bolts in here like I've done, no rattle anymore. Next thing I'm going to do is connect the woofer, and then I'll put the screws in and let you see that. And that's it. It's all sealed up. It's ready to go. I just connected it with those, and then now I'm just going to hook up our tweeter. So other than that, that's all there really is to this video. Everything else is the exact same. So thanks again for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Like the video if it helped you out, and peace out.